All right, my name is Dave Hankin. I am the chairman for San Japan. Well, I should say the second chairman. San Japan is going to be a major, I can easily say this, the first major anime convention happening in San Antonio, Texas, finally. Now some of my other staff members, they started to show up, just as I excited.
Actually, I tell him that it's not just the first anime convention, it's also just about the only fan-run convention other than gaming and comics in San Antonio since the I think the early *80s. Mm-hmm. So it's more than he gives himself credit for.
Right. I'm sure it's a bold experiment as more and more I get into this. A very expensive bold experiment. I don't know how much of y'all seen on the website, but I'll just go ahead and say the same things I've listed on there, that we're going to have three music guests, and I was going to announce the voice actors who, besides Big Manana, that's all said and done. But unfortunately, some of the guests have come up, and so I'm going to have to hold off. But it'll definitely be on the website. That's me. If you ever go on the MySpace, the forums, that's me who does mostly a lot of the updates and content updates, talking on there, talking just about everybody who ever sends a message. The artists. Okay. I'm going to say one thing already that a lot of people have been asking me: is there going to be a band at San Japan? And when I decided on who I wanted to bring to San Japan, it was a lot of work to find any bands. I looked everywhere. And what's kind of funny is this moment I was looking, approached bands, and a lot of them said no, or just times we couldn't come with. So I decided on these music guests. Dia Mashura, if you've ever done DDR, Step Mania. This is actually his first time in Texas. He's a really, really super nice guy too. I talk with him frequently. And then TJ and I, who I'm actually supposed to call during this. Oh, I'm supposed to speak about DVDs. Since it's all six of you, if you come by the San Japan table, I'll give you all just some DVDs for free. That's how many I had, 6 DVDs. And actually, if y'all start talking or have anything to say about events, well, I'm sure we're still planning on the events, right? We're gonna try some different things. I'm not gonna go with the band. That's I'm sure everybody asks for a band. But I'm gonna go for the more of Japanese culture. I'm going to go with more music gaming. It's just, I think it's more different than what you see at the standard fare anime conventions. Come on in. We're not scary. Too scary. This is the San Japan panel. Convention happening in San Antonio. Come on, Sweeney Todd.
I want to shave.
8808.
I can oblige that.
And to continue, the San Japan is happening. It's going to be a bold experiment too. That we're going to be in 2 locations. This hasn't happened since Aikon 13. Actually, I didn't even go to Aikon 13. My first Aikon was Aikon 14. I'm Bruce. I'm sure you were there, right?
Yes, it was the year of Fanboy Fitness. I took a picture of somebody made a sketch and put it up on one of the bulletin boards there at Aikon.
What it is, we're going to be having the main convention at the Municipal Auditorium, and then the ballroom until 2 a.m. We can be as loud as we want. They said no problem with doing 150, 60 decibels. And then,
for what it's worth, it's actually less of a walk than Aikon 13 because the hotels had this big gap of park in front of them. Mm-hmm. And also, in this case, there's only one hotel. There's 2 locations, but only one's the hotel.
Right. I mean, the walk is less than half a block. It's really much like across the street type deal. And I just found that this was the best configuration. I mean, the original San Japan 1.0 was going to be in a small 9,600 square feet total hotel. Luckily, the lobby itself, which y'all agree was about the size of this room. It was tiny. And when we started working on San Japan, it was like, wow, there's a lot of people who are going to be coming to San Japan. And that's why we had to move downtown. So yeah, this is also, it's going to be a total bold experiment. If this is, a success, it's as big as, people are maybe hyping it. I mean, we've been hyping it for like 2 years now. Maybe a lot of people are going to show up, and then we can move to a much bigger venue and do much bigger things. It's just right now, I'm going to make sure that everything, we get the right number of guests, right number of music acts, and a good mix of panels into all of this. Hopefully not too boring in all this. Hey, actually, let me go run off to the table and go to those DVDs if y'all want to talk about events. This is my event to introduce everybody. This is Bruce Tomlin. He's going to be my tech guy. Actually, with the video room. But he's been a big help. He's a big help in CD. Oh, did any of y'all go to 0 Day Anime? What y'all think of it? Oh, thank you. Zero Day Anime was, our safe ways to say sorry because we had problems with the hotel, and we were, we had to postpone it for a year. So when I approached Arlington Lake University, I said, hey, convention sounds great. So we tried to put a 3-day convention into 1 day. And we think we did a pretty good job. And all of it. I realized that one mistake was not enough dealers because I was very surprised too at the turnout. That just blew me away on there. But thank you for coming. We hope to be much bigger. As we said, the cosplay show. We hope to do 3 days of that instead of just 1 day. But let me also introduce. This is Seth. I call it the girls. They are the events coordinators. If you have a problem, I'm trying as hard as I can to put a mixer in it, and if the events are so-so, you get to email them and say, I wasn't there for the list.
These home dogs?
Yeah. Let me go back to the table real quick.
Okay.
You have to talk directly into it. You're talking to the side of it.
Alright everyone, I'm Kawaii Seth and I'm one of the events directors, and this is Kisa, another events director. I guess Julie is now an events director too, since she was introduced as one.
I thought she was registration.
Not sure. Anyway, as far as events, we're also planning on a dance. I'm pretty sure, were we going to get Janai to do that one? Alright, I'm pretty sure we're going to be bringing in DJ Janai, since he went so far as to make us a remix for San Japan itself. As you see all the panels around here, we're also going to feature Japanese culture and wig styling, cosplay, about anything we can include that has to do with Japanese culture.
It's gonna be fun.
But as far as that, we're still working on getting events together, and we're still receiving emails, actually. And there's another one of our events directors. That's Tori. Hi, Tori.
Sexy Tori.
She's another one of our events directors. Do you have anything to say about events or anything?
Besides, come to San Japan.
Come to San Japan.
That works.
Are there any questions?
Are there any questions? Hi, sweetie, I love you.
You can ask us how babies were made.
We can give you an answer. The honest truth. No
Does
one's
God
gonna...
exist?
Yes.
Yes.
Liar!
Any questions at all?
No, really, like any absolute most obscure question, really.
Okay, how do you make a perfect curve with Wonderflex?
You don't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You don't.
Any more